as I've been doing this and I've been talking to a bunch of different athletes, the one thing I keep hearing is that people just don't really understand what it's like to be an athlete for the Special Olympics. And there
Hmm.
are a lot of people that have a misunderstanding, right? They
Hmm.
make assumptions
Yeah.
about that. And are you comfortable with cursing?
I don't care.
Fantastic. I think that's bull,
Yeah, it is.
right? And before I started volunteering with the Special Olympics, I had no idea what I was walking into. And then I go, and the first time I'm there meeting the athletes, like I'm just stunned and impressed, and just it was such a good time. It always is. And as I was talking with people at the Special Olympics, I was like, there's the majority of people don't even understand. So I wanted to try to change that. And I thought the best way to do that is to talk to athletes like yourself.
Hmm.
And really, I want to know, what do you think is bull? Like, what are the things that people don't understand that you wish they did?
Um, so one year, my dad were there.
Okay.
Was it event or no? Was it practice? The one lady was yelling about me. That wasn't
That was
special
an
needs.
event.
I was at event, and we were there. I was running. I was talking it calm. I wasn't gonna yell at her. I
Okay.
took care of it, and I was finished my race. I said good race, and then she just didn't say anything after that. She was like,
Yeah.
okay, guess he is. She didn't
Rude.
think I was special needs. I'm like, okay.
The situation you were just telling me about,
Hmm.
right? They didn't think that you were special needs, and they didn't understand that what you were an athlete with, like competing in the Special Olympics.
Yeah,
Okay. So why do you think that was?
I have no idea, but yeah.
Okay. And when that happened, what upset you about that?
I was just like, okay, it's kind of like, really?
Yeah.
Seriously? But eh,
Okay.
it kind of just surprised me. I was like stunned. I'm like, whoa, okay. Okay. I
And
let it go.
what about people that, like, when you tell people that you're an athlete and you compete in the Special Olympics, what type of reactions do they usually give you?
Mm, I don't know. But like, that's good. That's cool.
Do you think it's different than other athletes might get if they compete outside of the Special Olympics?
Mm, I don't know.
Okay. So, one of the things that I've talked about with a lot of different people at like the games when I'm
Yeah.
just chatting with them, right? Um, People don't understand what it means to be a Special Olympics athlete. What does it mean to you that you're a Special Olympics athlete?
I take pride in it. I love it, and it's a good thing. It's fun. You know, you get out of the house. You don't.
Mm-hmm.
You're not bored. You're not doing nothing you like to do, but it
Yeah.
gets you out of the house for one day. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, hey, do your stuff and have
Sure.
fun.
And are there stereotypes or like things people, do you feel judged ever?
Mm-mm. Maybe a little bit, but I don't know.
Okay. What are some ways you might feel judged?
I don't know, but like, what should I say? I don't be like saying the wrong thing.
There's no wrong thing.
Uh,
You could say anything you want.
Maybe special needs. I don't know.
Okay. What about that?
I don't know.
You think people look at you a certain way when they find out that you're special needs?
Maybe I don't know. Probably.
Probably, right? I think there's a lot of people out there that don't understand what that really can mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I saw you on the streets, right, do you think people go like, oh, he has special needs? No, right? But that's the majority of people.
Yeah,
So, do you think that's something that's like bullshit around
I would
all of
assume.
this?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume.
Okay. So, what are things that upset you about
Mm,
all of that?
you can tell when somebody's like in a wheelchair, but if you're standing up, you can't tell. You know what I mean? It's two different things.
Absolutely.
So.
One's almost kind of invisible,
Mm-hmm.
but for someone that is more able-bodied,
Mm-hmm.
right, like
Yeah.
yourself, that doesn't mean that you don't have things that you're struggling with. I think everyone has stuff
Yeah.
they're struggling
Yeah.
with. I mean,
That's true.
I talk to people every day,
Yep.
and everyone is struggling with something. It
Yep.
just depends on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So what's something you would change about
Mm,
how people with special needs are treated or anything like that?
I would say mostly respect and saying like, um, uh, confused. Uh, hmm. Kind of like how people are treated.
Okay.
So people treat people like you want to be treated, and kind of
Yeah.
like that, so
So
forth.
you said respect,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay. Do you feel like people don't give athletes with special needs the same level of respect?
I'd say they do, but just say like a little bit more, like cheer them on a little bit, say, hey, you're doing a good
Yeah.
job or doing awesome.
Hmm. And are you talking about like other athletes or just like
In
people from the
general, in
outside in
general.
general? Yeah. I agree. I think that could definitely be something.
Yeah.
So, do you think people know what the Special Olympics are all about? So, okay, this is your time to shine.
Okay.
Tell me all about it.
Special Olympics is so they take special needs kids
Hmm.
and adults or whatever um to like a practice, and we practice like we do special mixed track. They have soccer, they have football, they have swimming. I never heard of. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Something
Hmm.
new. Then they have the weightlifting. That's is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Bowling. They had bowling. I did bowling this
Uh-huh.
past year.
I've seen bocce.
What's bocce?
Bocce's I don't even know how to describe it. It's
Is
a
it
game
kind of
of
like
like small balls and then you throw
oh,
them and
and you
get
hit
them
them with
close
it?
to other ones.
Oh, okay.
It is yeah. It's an
What? That's so
Italian
cool.
game.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Um,
Hmm.
okay. So there are a bunch of different sports.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So,
And
okay.
then we skiing, and they actually do like cool events, and they're really fun, and it's really blast. We get
Okay.
ribbons and all that, and
Yeah, there are medals, ribbons,
mm-hmm.
like it's a whole like
Different
thing.
ballpark.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very real competition.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think people assume that it's not real competition or it's not serious?
Let's say a little bit, like in the
A little
middle.
bit. Okay. But like athletes train
Mm-hmm.
a lot. Like there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of practice that goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about that? What's that like?
Um, it's pretty cool, but I didn't practice this past week. I was telling her about that earlier, and I said, yeah, I was running the first event. I kind of like slid on my chest and stuff, and not fun.
Oh,
I had
are
to
you
go
doing
home.
okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got 3 ribbons that day. I did 400, and I did the next race, and I did my javelin, and I went home.
Oh, so you do javelin too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Those are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the javelin, I did my best. I did my best throwing that day.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
See, one of the things I think is about all of this is if I tried to throw a javelin, I would suck at it. You would be so much better at throwing a javelin and running 800 meters. I am terrible at running. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's this idea from people outside of the Special Olympics, right? Just like
Mm-hmm.
general population,
Mm-hmm.
that they think that the Special Olympics isn't serious or that it doesn't take as hard of work, but
It does.
it does. Yeah, you guys train really hard.
Mm-hmm. We try and try until we get to our final day at the end, the
That's
last
right.
competition.
Yeah, just like any other athlete. I mean, you're practicing and training for one big moment.
Mm-hmm.
Does having special needs make it any harder for you to focus and be
Mm-hmm.
like putting in that same level of effort opposed to someone that doesn't have
I'd
special
say
needs?
yeah. Yep. Yes.
Okay, how come? Can you tell me more about that?
Uh, I would say like because we get older and we get aged, and
Hmm.
just like in general, like age and stuff, because you go older, you can't do it much. Like Ernie, he's getting older, and
Yeah.
just feel about it for Ernie.
Hmm. What are some ways that you feel you struggle that you wish people understood, or what do you wish people knew about you?
that I sometimes have trouble like looking at people and staring and stuff,
Yeah.
and well, I pay attention for the most part, but like I like say I just look the other way and look at other stuff in the shelving, and I just look there and just
Yeah.
yep.
Do some people think you're being like rude if that's the case?
I mean, some people give me dirty looks. I notice that here and there.
Yeah. Why do you think they give you dirty looks? I mean, you seem like such a nice guy.
I know. Um, I don't know. Never understood that.
Yeah.
But hey, teach your own.
So, as we wrap this up, if you wanted to say, you could say anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want people to know about you or people with special needs? If you could tell hundreds of people something,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to tell them?
Toughie. Uh, let's say like have fun and just be yourself and do what you do. That's Special Olympics.
Okay. Beautiful. Mom, is there anything else you want to make sure we talk about?
Just tell them you're people too.
Mm-hmm.
We're in need of kindness and understanding
Mm-hmm.
and respect and
Yep. So it needs respect and stuff and kindness and a lot of that other stuff.
Yeah, I think
understanding.
Understanding.
Yeah, I mean, I think every human, and that includes every single athlete for the Special Olympics,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
deserves to be understood,
Mm-hmm.
respected, and people should give, effort to get to know you guys.
Yep.
Because so far, every single athlete I've met is amazing
Mm-hmm.
and super kind. So, okay. Well, appreciate you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.